Okay, guys, we're starting this stream over. We'll give people a few minutes to get in here. Here we are. You guys are back. Hey, Clinton. We got on sound. All right. So, yeah, this is not a good deal. So that last live stream, I went live after about 5 to 10 minutes of interaction with these stupid Denver cops in District 6 at 8th and Broadway. We're coming down Broadway, and this cop just decides to stop in this lane of traffic. No lights, nothing. Don't know what's going on. I get out of the car to ask him if he's going to move or what he's doing. He gets out of the car, starts getting in my face, telling me I better get back in that car or you're going to be arrested, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, there's fucking 8, 10 cars here. I don't know. We'll have to go back and look at all that. 15 cops. What?
Right there, just snatched her out of fucking reason.
Oh my god, that was that fat. Keep. Let me see that cop. I want to make sure that's the one that did that. So we're looking at the live stream. I caught that on video. I didn't even see Liz there. This was all because this homeless woman is in this bank lobby. The bank's closed. We're waiting for her. We're going to give her a ride over to emergency shelter that better be open as the cops throw her out here on the sidewalk. No resources, no nothing. Nothing. Liz is in jail. The Denver jail.
So it was a sergeant.
Yep, that was
It
him.
was him.
No, he's not a sergeant. He's a corporal. That fat little fucker. As
He
this
reached out
fucking
and grabbed
sergeant, as this sergeant stands there with his back to it. Oh, man.
There was no reason for that at all.
They frickin' threw Liz into this bank wall. These downtown District 6 cops are incredibly frickin' dangerous, and especially on the weekends. So, Liz is hurt. We've got all her property.
See how he just snatched her? No fucking
Yeah,
reason.
I don't know
No
why
reason.
he
Like,
did that to her.
It shows no reason at all.
This is unreal. So is this lady still over there smoking a cigarette?
I suppose she is. Do you want me to ask her if she wants to?
Yeah, and I need her to sit in the back.
Okay. Yeah, that's
So-
kind of loud up here. I didn't know.
Yeah. So I cannot believe what just went down. I don't have any words right now. I'm just doing the stream. Yeah, she's split. There was that other dude that walked up to her was asking her if if she wanted to go with him.
Oh, she left, yes.
Did she walk off?
Yeah.
She's not down the street? Because I gave her a blanket and some hand warmers. Well, I mean, shit. Alright, so now we're not taking her. We'll see if she shows back up. This is unreal what went down. These cops, I'm telling you, you guys, in Denver, they're so bad. And they're just getting worse. They're just getting worse. It's so dangerous. So we were out watching Sheridan earlier. Somebody had this big idea that we should come downtown. I don't like being down here. The cops are what I am afraid of the most. And they didn't fail to put on a 4-star performance tonight. And this sergeant that was on this scene, what a fucking worthless bag of dicks. Did anybody watch that? Did you watch that live? They wouldn't tell us what they were charging her for. Yeah, Woody, and stood around and fucking laughed. And that little oinker that I said needed to get on the treadmill, he's the one that threw her into the wall. These fucking violent ass, weaselly fucking pigs. All for this homeless woman in this bank lobby. Wow. You saw it, Clinton? So what's going to happen now? So now we have to wait for her to get to the jail and get processed. And Denver loves to play games with fingerprints. Well, yeah, they should have released her on the spot. But since they threw her into the wall and hurt her, no, they're going to double down on that. So what is it? Oh, it is. It's 2:30. Okay, then. I didn't realize it was that late.
Notice this car parked right here ever since the incident right here. I'm wondering if he's going to pull out when we pull out. He's been sitting there since everyone else pulled up, like unmarked or something.
Dark tinted windows.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't even see if anyone was in there. That's what made me look like, okay, dude's about to sit there and follow us.
Hawk fam for life. The corporal's ego came full effect. He hates auditors. I think he's from DMA's Chad DiGilio vid. Really? All right, we need to get DMA on the phone. Do you have his number in there?
Yeah.
Who's with me? This is Johnny Bravo. So, Johnny B, Aurora Transparency, myself, DMA, Sweet Tea, and Army vets. We're out tonight. We had some good interactions. We watched Sheridan for a little bit. Yeah, that was a bad arrest. That was a very violent arrest.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
We're on the live stream. So,
okay.
When you called it,
Put it on speaker.
You're on speaker.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we on the live stream?
We are.
Okay. Yeah, we saw you were live already. We just got home and I turned on the TV and I saw you were live and then we saw what happened. So I tried calling Johnny, he didn't answer. And then we were going to head down there, but then the cops were leaving, everything was over. So we tried calling Johnny, he didn't answer. I tried calling you. I think I messed up your first stream.
Yeah, that's what does it. But it's all right. I tried to answer.
Figure out what was going on. So I mean, we didn't have a clue. So
yeah, that happened super fast. So this idiot cop just stopped in this lane of traffic. Didn't get out of his car, sat through 3 light cycles. So I got out of my car and asked him if he was going to move. Oh, holy shit. He gets out of his car, starts barking all these orders. He's going to arrest me if I don't get back in my car. Wants my ID. Asked him if he was doing a traffic stop. He couldn't answer that. He started fumbling. I said, you better know what the fuck you're doing. And he said, you better get in your car because you're not obeying a lawful order. I said, get a fucking supervisor out here now. And I don't know, next thing we know, how many cars were here? 8? 20 cops? All because that lurchy cop claimed that he was here on this call for this homeless woman in this lobby. Yeah. So they put up crime scene tape for that after they threw Liz into the wall.
Yeah, why did they throw her into the wall? You know who did that? That was Corporal Crowley. That was the drunk corporal at the Terry DeGilio incident that couldn't even talk or stand up straight.
That was him, that little fat fucking roly-poly dude?
Yeah, and he was also the guy that was there when Grand Slam Auto got shoved to the ground, too. And he's the one that pushed me back.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yep, the one that he said, hey, have you seen a treadmill lately? Yeah, that's him.
And he told you to get away from him or step back
from him.
And
he just kept
getting
more.
Shit with you too.
Boy, he's a fucking piece of work. Do we have a badge number for that little fucker?
I got his badge number. I have all his information.
Wow.
Actually, I don't know if I have his badge number. I don't know if he ever gave me a card. But
that
Krelle.
All right.
They refused to give his cards tonight too.
So what's going to happen now? So she's going to downtown Denver.
Yep.
And we're going to have to figure out how to bond her out tomorrow because it's going to take her forever to get. It's going to take her 5 hours to get processed at least.
At least.
So there's no even point in going down there. You're not going to be able to post the bond yet.
No, I know.
So we'll have to go down there in the morning and figure it out.
Yeah.
Does her husband know?
I don't know. I have no idea. They gave me all her property, but her phone is locked, so where was that phone? Oh, it's right here. I don't think I can answer this phone.
Oh, yeah, just turn
Oh,
on.
can I?
Mm,
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I can call Carlos, perhaps. All right, I'll try to work on that. So, yeah, that was quite an end to the evening, and we didn't even have time to call you because we all started recording right away. So, sorry we missed you.
Yeah, I know. We were like, dang, we wish you would have called us because we could have just went back over there.
It just happened that fast.
yeah, it just happened.
It was this one cop,
Broke
and
the
then
law,
all
yeah.
of a sudden, there were 20 cops here.
It's like you turned around and just
Because
seen
of
the
you
whole
guys?
force. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So, but what did Liz do? What did she do that they would just throw her into the wall like that?
Nothing that I could see. She was just standing there recording.
Yeah, she's just standing there recording. That's it.
Yeah,
What did she get charged with?
they wouldn't tell me.
I don't even think they know.
That fucking, he doesn't, that,
Probably obstruction,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
interference.
For a
They didn't even
homeless
give her any
person.
warning or anything. It looked like they literally just grabbed
They
her.
just
and threw
grabbed
her
her.
against
That's it.
the wall without giving her any directives or
Yeah,
anything.
nothing. Just grabbed her. It's fucked up, man.
Yep. These cops down here are so violent. I just, that's why I don't want to be down here.
Yeah.
We could have just, we could have just kept going, but I had no idea what this idiot was doing.
He was impeding, though.
And
He
it was
admitted
for a homeless person, supposedly.
Yeah, 'cause she was in the foyer, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they put crime scene tape up for that.
Well, to keep us back, I suppose.
Okay.
Fucking idiots. Unreal. But this the level of violence they will resort to. Over nothing. Over nothing. And they wonder why people hate them.
Well, I told you the District 6 is by far the worst one.
Well, they are by far the most violent. There is no doubt about that.
Yeah. Did you see the video that Milo did on the mainstream news about Grand Slam Auto getting shoved into the? Yeah, you saw it, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was Officer Lane, and Corporal Crowley was there that day too.
Wow. Wow.
They're all just a bunch of violent thugs over there, and they just all have each other's backs and collude.
Yeah. But then they get caught on camera, and it ain't so fun anymore, is it, for them?
Yeah, well, Officer Lane he's going to be screwed because those charges already got dismissed, and they're working on the lawsuit now.
Yep. Yeah, this one was not good.
Yeah, I mean, Sweetie and I, we got in the truck and we were driving down there, and then I called Johnny, and no one was answering. So, and then we were watching. All the cops left and everything. So we were just like, all right, we're just gonna turn around then.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I just want to touch base with you. Well.
Okay. All right. Thanks for calling.
All right. See ya.
Call me tomorrow. Let me know what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah. We gotta
Okay.
get on it first thing in the morning.
All right.
All right. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Well, it's not.
Well, I ended up throwing all my shit in the car because I already seen twice he gloved up, and that other guy was going towards me like he was gonna grab me too, and I was like, fuck. All right, well if they're gonna grab me, I ain't taking any of my shit. Like, fuck no.
Okay.
So I didn't even know he was calling or anything.
Am I calling? Well, at any rate, how is everybody at 2:30 in the morning? We're not so good because Aurora Transparency is in jail. And we really don't even know why. Because she was trying to film them pulling this homeless person or trying to use force on this homeless person in the lobby. And I think that's what they were trying to do. And she saw what was going on before I did. And she got over there with her camera as I was back here trying to figure out why the hell so many cops had just shown up. I didn't know if somebody was getting murdered, if this was a murder scene, what the hell was going on. And all I do is turn around and they're throwing her into the wall. So, yeah, Jody, I don't know what to say. Yeah, it is almost 5 on the East Coast. It's time for you guys to get up. It's time for us to go to bed. You guys keep Liz, Aurora Transparency in your thoughts, and we have to get stuff handled for her first thing in the morning. And I have a feeling that her husband, he doesn't even know what's going on, probably because he's in bed. And I can't quite figure out how to find him in her phone. And I hate going through people's phones.
Just put a C.
Who's this?
Put a C on there. Yeah. Or... I have no clue. I don't even know who she's, you know what I mean? We were called around like midnight maybe, or 10 or midnight. On
Recent.
Messenger.
Yeah, but they were on Messenger.
That's what I'm saying. Can't you go on?
I don't see where that's at.
I don't know how to navigate all that stuff.
Well,
can't you click on like the messenger?
I gotta get into Facebook. There it is. Sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to figure this out. Yeah, I'm trying to... I think I'm going to try to wake him up, of course, as soon as I figure out how to. I don't know if this is him. I know I have... Oh, it's in that phone. Okay, well. Yeah, Irish Rover, are you awake? No, she does not have an iPhone. And I know she keeps a couple different phones between her and her husband. Sometimes they swap phones. I'm going to have to probably dig... I think I might be able to reach him on Messenger here too. So we'll see. We'll give it a few. Late night, 7:02. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while. No, they weren't on the phone earlier, Michael. Thank you, though. I'm not finding it. I'll figure it out. We had a very interesting day, y'all. It started out quite wild. If I told you how it all transpired today, it'd be one of those made-for-movie things.
Today was definitely a fucking movie day.
Yeah, it was wild. But we're not happy with the ending, because we were actually headed home, and this cop just stopped right here, and yeah, it went all downhill from there. So yeah, Woody, the problem is that this is one event that was taped in downtown Denver. How many times do they do this each and every day? Like DMA was just saying, you know, that time he was down here recording with Grand Slam Audits, the 62-year-old veteran. It's all over the news now. I mean, Denver's going to pay him big bucks. He's just standing there with his camera. And Lane, Sergeant Lane, he's not a sergeant, is he? Lane.
He must be.
I don't think he is he? Just plowed him to the ground for no reason. So, here we are again. Liz gets thrown into this wall. We don't know why. We have no idea why. Yeah, there's District 6's phone number. Maybe they can tell you what she was charged with. I don't know. Yeah, late night, 702 District 6. Outrageously violent. Look, I get it. That this is where you come to get the action and stuff. But I'm telling you, I hate being downtown. And it is because of the cops. I hate it down here. They will take the simplest situation and turn it in just...
Like tonight.
I mean, this was over the top. Over the top. And then you heard them when they're getting in their cars, they're blaming us for them having to be out here. God. I don't even know what to say to shit like that. When it's all on camera. And that stupid cop, he knew he was up shit creek when I told him. I said, you better tell me right now if you're doing a traffic stop. And if you can't articulate that, then you better get out of my fucking face. And you better call a fucking supervisor right now. They never wanted to complete their traffic stop, as they were impeding this entire lane of Broadway. So, yeah, we went and watched Sheridan for a while. We watched Inglewood for a while. We watched District 4 for a short while. District 4 did a nice job tonight, you guys. Wow, impressive. Very impressive. District 6. Yeah, I don't know. For all you fellas and tough gals that can come down here and take a beating from these cops, I mean, this is where it's at. If you want to come watch cops be super dirty and get them on camera, this is where it's at, y'all. District 6. I can't take any more beatings from cops. I've taken about all I can handle. And no clue why they didn't arrest me. I wasn't doing anything different than what Liz was doing. I have no idea. That little fucking fat roly-poly fucking punk little bitch running his mouth. He's the one that did it. And it's like he came out of nowhere. It's like he just couldn't wait to get hands on a woman. I don't know. It was very fucking weird. All because of this homeless woman. Just laying there in the in this foyer, just trying to stay warm. That's it. That's it. And now Liz is in jail, and I'm sure she's hurt. She was talking to me. I asked her if she requested medical. She said she did. So I don't know. What did you say, Jonathan? Yeah, well, a couple of those cops knew me. That's probably why they didn't arrest me, because they knew they were fucking up royally until this one cyclone showed up and just did his own thing, I guess. Nobody had control of him. 20 cops getting 6-figure salaries to harass a homeless woman with nothing. Yep. Who has the best video of this, Irish Rover? Probably just me.
Yeah, I didn't get to film.
Dead battery over here. I don't know if Liz was actually recording. I have her camera. The female cop that was with that dipshit. Gave me her property. Let me make a quick text here.
I can bet you $100 that car right there pulls out when we pull out.
Is that car still sitting over there?
I told you. I've been paying attention the whole time. This motherfucker's gonna follow us, I guarantee it.
Yeah, that's really odd.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, we got a car sitting over here.
Yeah, they put a tail on us, that's what it is. I'm kind of curious about that second one down there. It's been down there the whole same time too. You know what I mean? You know? They got us covered on 2 blocks, and I guarantee probably down there too.
Thank you, Farlap. Of what arrest? There you go. You notice police coming in mass like Keystone Cops, those black and white movies. Yeah, it was an interesting convergence. Very, very interesting. No, we got some unmarked car over here that's been over here the whole time with their lights on. It's probably not coincidence, but I don't know.
He was here when all the cops showed up. Then when they all left, he's still sitting there. You get what I mean? And you see what I'm saying? You can't even see who's sitting there. Like, yeah, it's real tinted up.
Call District 6. We need answers. A woman was assaulted live and threw another woman onto the street without any help. Yeah, don't ever call District 6 or the Denver jail and tell them to release a woman that was just assaulted by a bunch of pigs. Well, really wasn't a bunch of pigs. It was just one really, really greasy, fucking gross ass. That dude looked like he'd run into a brick wall.
Yeah.
He became a cop because he's got deformities in his face. And then he acts like a deformity and expects respect. Dude, go smash the rest of your face permanently into pavement and don't recover, please.
He's sitting there smiling, saying, "I don't care, and I don't wonder why the public hates me. I know why they hate me." He's just sitting there chewing his fucking gum, smiling.
That was the sergeant saying that.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah. Denver is never going to get it together. This place is doomed. I'm sorry, it is. And they don't get rid of these red flags. DMA, I mean, this guy's already been involved in bullshit. Boom, you're done. Fired. Until we get that, we're just going to have more of this. So, these cops, policing in America is in big trouble. Everybody. I mean, oh, shocker. Here's the news story of the day. Policing in America is doing great. He's still there? All right, well, I guess we're heading out. She never came back around, did she?
No, she took off with whoever that guy was.
Maybe she was going to go share her hand warmers with him.
Yeah.
All right, yep, not a good ending to the night. Poor Liz. Aurora Transparency. She's getting hammered with arrests, you guys. She's going to need some support. This is bullshit. Sheridan, she got choked by Bruce. She just got thrown into this wall. She's got an Aurora case where they were arresting her daughter one night. Did she go to jail on that one? Or do they just rough her up and charge her and let her go? Yeah, I think that's what they did.
She was supposed to go to court on Monday.
Yeah. She has court for Aurora on Monday. For her Aurora case on Monday. She has court for her Sheridan case on Tuesday. And now this bullshit. And she was literally just standing there with the camera.
Sidewalk, yeah.
Okay, Farlap, what are we looking at? Army vet, hey.
Thank you for coming out tonight, man.
Thanks, yeah, for being out here. Didn't end very good, though. Previous video, somebody's putting a comment in here at 1 hour, 18 minutes. Aurora slaps his hand away by reaching. He drew the foul by reaching for the camera. Once contact was made, he got aggressive. So he reached for her camera? Is that what happened?
I did see something like that too, where he went like that, and then he just grabbed her. So it was, yeah. No fucking he didn't have no PC or no reason to be doing that. Nothing at all.
Wow.
Nothing at all. He reacted, and now they all gotta sit here and act like he did a right job when they know damn well they're all standing out here thinking the same thing. Well,
that's why that sergeant was standing in front of all of it.
Yeah.
Because he knew something was wrong, and he didn't want it on camera. Yeah, the new tactic is to arrest auditors and label them mentally ill. Yeah. It's 1 minute and 18 seconds. All right, Jody, thanks. We'll go back and watch that. Yeah, don't send this video to other auditors. Send my other live stream. Seriously, I don't care who rebroadcasts that. It needs to get out there. So somebody clip that content and take it. Yeah, that was some bullshit. That was incredibly fucking violent and aggressive.
I feel like if any one of us would have been right there, either anyone, there would have been the same subject
Right.
of this arrest. It doesn't matter. He just reacted.
Yeah, that dude
for
was...
no reason. Just
he's
reacted.
a little fucking psycho. Clinton, I didn't see her slap his hand, but I did hear her say, "Don't touch me." Okay.
Bottom line is it's wrong what he did, though. Either way, it's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, there was just absolutely no reason for it.
That guy hopped out of his car, gloved up, and was ready to snatch me up, and I fucking stepped back on the sidewalk.
Farlap, what Facebook? No, I don't want any other bullshit on here. No, that's why I made you a mod. I don't want links of other stuff, and no, please. Yeah, Steve-O, let's assume they all had their body cams activated, right?
Do you want me to walk across the street and just see what that's about? What this guy's about?
I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. Well, let's drive off and see if they follow us.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. He thinks he's incognito over here, and he's not.
Could be somebody living in their car, too.
I think it rolled up when all the cops came, and when they left, he stayed. That one's been weird, too, in the same position, waiting up there on a block away.
Mm-hmm.
We've been here for a minute, so they...
Well, those are Colorado plates. Those don't look like government plates. Well, look at... And so now there's homeless people back in this lobby.
Yeah, see? What did 20 cops showing up for one lady, and then they still have the same people there?
These are different people.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Like, you get the same issue. What? Oh.
It's the public area of that lobby. You can't even get into the bank.
Right? Yeah, it's just that one little. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just staying warm.
Cops will be back there to harass those people. Yeah. They stayed, so. All of that for one, and it was just one little homeless lady in there. I apologize, I kept calling her a man. I couldn't see close enough. We'll kick this homeless person out on the street, but we have to go because we're busy. Did you hear that, idiot sergeant? We're busy. And that's why there's 20 of us here standing here watching this. Because we're busy. Oh. You'll have to tell me where to turn.
Oh, we're on 4, okay. That's where I caught the fucking bus.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's where I had to catch it. So, it's on right up there. But there's gonna be construction.
Just pull,
yeah,
but can it just kind of weave in there or what?
You just drop me off like right here and just skirt off, whatever. I just walk over the block. Or
right
just,
here?
Right up front, right there, where the traffic light is.
Okay. All right, Johnny Bravo's gonna call it a night, and then I'm gonna call it a night.
Thanks for everybody that's joining. That's 184 people. Appreciate you guys. Guys, have a good night.
Bye. Take care.
See you, Regan.
See you. Thank you.
Hey, let me grab my bag.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We'll put our hazards on. It's...
Have a good night, Regan.
Good night. Take care. All right. I'm just going to kind of leave this stream running for a little bit. Oops. Or not. Sorry about that. I'm still in shock. I mean, I've seen cops do some stupid shit, but this was really stupid. Aurora Transparency has probably, she's topping the list there for too many arrests in a short amount of time. So we got to support her as best as we can. Yeah, I got to keep this live stream going because chances are I'm going to run into another stupid cop. You like my fur this evening? This is a great little gift from Johnny Bravo. This fur coat is freaking awesome. I love it. So we started our day out, you guys. True story. You have to be there because I tell you these things and it's like, oh, bullshit. You're making it up, Regan. It never happened. I'm telling you, this city is full of just crazed people. Everybody is stressed. Traffic sucks. Life is horrible. Inflation is high. You can't afford a dozen eggs. I mean, shit is just unreal for a lot of people, right? Okay, so that's the premise to what I'm going to tell you. I get in the car today to go pick up Johnny Bravo a block from my house. Okay? I get to the end of my block at a stop sign, and here comes this mail truck. The United States Postal Service. Okay? I gotta pull over. I gotta tell you this story. Okay? And I'd already seen this postal truck in the neighborhood, and it's Saturday. I used to work for the post office. I know what goes on in the post office. I'd already seen this mail carry earlier, and she's lost, okay? But she's hauling ass. I'm at the stop sign. Here she comes, and she's got her hazards on. So I sit there at the stop sign to see what she's going to do, and she quick makes a jerking right-hand turn. And then all of a sudden, at the last minute, because I'm starting to go, all of a sudden at the last minute, she decides she doesn't want to turn right, and she quick jerks the mail truck back and almost hits the front end of my car. Okay? And then she throws the vehicle in park and is cussing me out, and her hands are flying, and I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, hey, hold on. Carlos.
Hey.
1 minute, everybody. Please, I'm going to put this on mute. All right, y'all. I'm talking to Liz's husband right now, so he's aware.
Okay, I see it.
All right.
Yeah, have it. All right, first chance I get somebody to help, freaking, I'll come get the car and stuff like that.
Don't worry. Don't worry about anything. Everything is safe. Just focus on calling that jail to find out medically what's going on.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Fuck, man. Like, shit.
We feel fucking horrible that we can't even explain it.
It's all right. She's a big girl. She chose to go.
I know, but when you watch it, you'll see what I'm talking about. It was fucking crazy.
Right.
But that live stream is posted. Everybody's saying it's like a minute and 18. I started live streaming when shit got weird. I was just recording, and then all these cops showed up and it got stupid, and that's when I went live.
All right, thank you for telling me. I mean,
yeah, I'm sorry to wake you up.
You're fine. You're fine.
We'll get through it. I promise. I'll do whatever we got to do, okay?
Yeah, you're good. Oh, yeah, it's just a lot right now. All right, sorry, I got to get my shit together.
All right, Carlos.
I'll give you a call if anything.
I'm right here.
All right, no problem.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Right. You too. Bye.
Thanks. He's such a nice guy. He is, and he loves her so much. They are so sweet, the two of them. No husband likes to hear that shit. They don't like it. Yeah, not good. Yeah, this is just so bad. Poor Aurora. This is not good. I feel terrible for her. Absolutely terrible. So anyway, this postal carrier, back to this story. She's freaking out, right? And she's not moving her vehicle. So I either have to back up or go turn around and go the other way. I decide that, you know what, at this point, I'm going to get out and take a picture because I'm going to go file a complaint with the post office. She gets out of her truck and starts bitching me out. I'm like, lady, I don't know what the fuck your problem is, but you can't just drive like this. Yes, I can. I'm a fucking delivery person. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And you need to wait for me. And you want my fucking name? I'll give you my fucking name. And she is freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, yeah, what's your name? I'll write it down for you. And she's throwing shit all over in the mail truck. She grabs this pad of paper. Where is it? I still have it. She grabs this. It's a delivery notification pad. And it's a sticky note. What'd I do with it? I have it in here somewhere. And she can't find a pen. And she rips it off and shoves it into my chest and sticks it into my shirt and pokes me in the chest. I'm like, bitch, what are you doing? You just fucking assaulted me. Really? You want to be assaulted? Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. And she gets in the mail truck and fucking floors it down the street, right? And I'm supposed to be picking up Johnny Bravo. So I go pick him up. I'm like, come on, we got to go find this mail carrier. And I got to get her plates and blah, 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 blah. So he gets in the car. And mind you, I didn't record any of that because I couldn't get a hold of my phone with enough attention as she's freaking out, throwing shit. I thought she was going to lose her shit, so I was trying to stay prepared, right? So we get out of the car. She's parked at the end of the block. And I start recording her. And she admits that she hit me, and she told me to stop being such a Karen. I am so sick and tired of people putting their fucking hands on me and being defenseless. This bitch thinks because she's a postal carrier that she can get away with that shit. So she says that we're harassing her and she's gonna leave. But it takes her like 10 more minutes to leave. She's fumbling with her phone. She's on her phone. Yeah, you need to come over here. And I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe she's calling a supervisor. So we sit there for another, 30 seconds. And then she takes off with her door open. She's hanging out the door, right? Laughing. She was probably on something, okay? I'm just saying. And takes off the opposite direction, flips a U-turn, comes back, pulls up right, almost hits my mirror on my car, pulls up right next to me. I told you not to leave. They're coming for you. Because we had started to leave because I was going to go to the post office and report it. I guess she saw me starting to leave and decided to come back. And I'm like, no, that's it. Now you're going down for the assault. So I call Denver's non-emergency line, and I'm on hold for almost 15 minutes. And I'm still number 5 in the queue for 15 minutes. That's Denver's non-emergency line. So I called District 3, Denver Police Department, District 3. They answered the phone. I said, hey, how do we get police response in District 3 for this assault? Oh, well, you got to call the non-emergency line. Yeah, I did that, and I've been on hold for 15 minutes. Oh, okay, just call 911 then. I said, you want me to call 911 for this? He's like, people call 911 for the dumbest things all the time. Just call 911. What planet am I on right now, right? So I call 911. Must have been this girl's first day on the job. She's fumbling, trying to get all the information. Okay, so I need to ask you, is anybody drunk or high today? Drunk or high? This is supposed to be a professional response. I said, well, I'm not certain, but I'm certain that I am not drunk or high today. Thanks for asking. You guys, I swear. So by then, DMA and the rest of the crew are wondering where we're at. So we tell them, so they show up and they start recording. District 3 shows up. And mind you, when she was on the phone, the postal carrier, she was calling another carrier to come try to back her up. The guy confronts me at my car and wants to know what's going on. I said, are you a supervisor? No. But what's going on here? I said, well, if you're not a supervisor, what are you? Just another carrier? Well, your coworker just assaulted me. Oh, yeah, whatever. I doubt that. I said, go away. Then they get the actual supervisor out there. And she wants to see the video that I have. So I start showing it to her. And she's like, no, I don't hear her admit she hit you. All I hear is you. Okay, well, we're done with you now too. So we wait for the cops. Cops show up. They did a very good job. The female did a very good job. And we will say her name. Who was that? Oh yeah, Melissa Martin. whoever the asshole was with her, he was mostly an asshole. But she did all the work. So they did their investigation. And they went down to the end of the block and they tried to knock on doors to see if anybody saw or heard anything. Nobody answered their doors. Okay? So they come back and they're not going to charge her for the assault because now her story is that she handed that piece of paper to me. What did I need that piece of paper for? She didn't hand me that piece of paper. And she even told her supervisor what she'd done. By then, it had already been 45 minutes of dealing with bullshit. We were ready to go. I'm like, okay, thanks. Oh, yeah, we're going to forward that to an investigator, to a detective, and they'll be in touch. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. That woman got away with assaulting me, and I had to stand there and take it, right? Because if I would have done that to that postal carrier, I would have been arrested. But we all know that's not how things work, especially when you're from the government. Yeah, to protect and serve. So that's how our day started. And then we had some funny interactions with Sheridan. They went out on a homeless call. And they ended up walking away because the guy wanted a bus ticket home so he could go to rehab. And so I started talking to him, so the cops left. Right? Then they all went and hid back at the cop shop. Because I'm sure they were fearing for their lives. Martinez is making quite the effort to be a victim over there. I'm just going to leave it at that. There's some evidence that Martinez is making threats to have Denver Metro Audits and I forced into a deadly encounter with his officers. Yeah, Martinez is really digging his hole pretty deep over there. And he put some things in writing that aren't going to bode too well. So, yeah, Sheridan just keeps escalating. But we filmed him doing a traffic stop. Looked like they gave the guy a warning. I don't know. It was uneventful. And then we filmed Inglewood responding to shots fired in an apartment complex. And about 8 cars showed up and they all drove around and left. You guys, the police are not going to save you. You have to save yourself. Okay? Be prepared. That's all I gotta say. Be prepared. We all 6 of us watched these cops all drive through this apartment complex. Not one of them got out of their cars. And we know they were there on a shots fired call because Denver Metro Audits was having an interaction with one of them at the in a shopping center just around the corner, and he was asking the female cop why she was driving so horribly with no lights on, and all of a sudden they had to go and said they had to go to a shots fired call, which was just right around the corner. And so we watched at least 8 cop cars drive all over. It looked like a little game. You know, the little ball you roll through the maze? Except it was 8 balls altogether. The things you will see. And so then that wasn't enough action for my dear friends. So they wanted to come downtown. And so, yeah. So we got some cops to run me for a warrant without an ID. We went up to the car. Hey, could you run me, please? I might have a warrant. Right? Mind you, earlier in the day, with the postal woman assaulting me, Melissa Martin, the cop, or whatever her name is, I said, so did you run me? She's like, no, I didn't run you. I mean, because she knew who I was. And I said, could you just run me, please, see if I have a warrant? Because if I'm going to go to jail, I need to go now instead of ruining everybody's night. Just take me to jail now if I have a warrant, since this is a contact and you need to run me. She's like, okay, I'll run you. So she runs me. There's no warrant. So I knew I didn't have a warrant. But I didn't know. Maybe Sheridan orchestrated something between earlier today and by the time we got downtown. So we went up to these cops and said, can you run me? I think I have a warrant. And this was after they were getting all pissed off because there were cameras around their car and they were getting kind of nasty. They were telling DMA that he had to back up. And so I thought, well, we should lighten the mood. So I went up to the car. I said, hey, excuse me. I might have something for you to do tonight, like maybe take me to jail. Could you run my name and see if I have a warrant? Is this a consensual contact? Absolutely. It's consensual. Yes. Could you run me? See if I have a warrant. Well, what's your name? So I told him. They, of course, need my date of birth to run me, so I gave it to him. And they're like, no, you don't have a warrant. I said, okay, that's good. Do you have any way to identify me? And they both look at each other. Well, do you have an ID on you? No, I don't have it with me. And they both just sit there in silence, right? Because they know they just fucked up. I said, well, look at your computer. There's got to be a booking photo of me in there, right? I mean, you've got to be able to physically identify me to confirm that I don't have a warrant, right? Yeah. They're just sitting there. It was classic. It was classic. Okay, so then just to further the test, we went across the street to another cop who was sitting there, who happens to be a corporal, who had just had a pretty decent interaction with Denver Metro Audits and Johnny Bravo, and seemed to be more confident in himself. So I walked up to him and I said, you've been really good tonight. I said, could you do me a favor? Could you run me and see if I have a warrant? Well, do you think you have a warrant? Well, yeah, I mean, I always think I have a warrant. So, could you just run me? Yeah, give me your ID. Oh, no, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't have it. Well, I'm not going to run you. Well, why not? If I'm telling you that, I mean, it's in the interest of justice that you take me to jail if I have a warrant. He's like, I need your ID. I need to make sure if I'm running a warrant, I need to make sure I'm running a warrant for that person. You can't find me by picture in your computer? Ma'am, no, please. If you want me to do this, I need your ID. I said, well, what if I don't have an ID? What if I lost my ID? Well, then I'll have to take you down to headquarters and we'll have to fingerprint you. Okay, but you're going to run me first, right? Well, yeah, I would have to run you first if you don't have an ID. He was good. He was really, really good. So I wasn't going to be dishonest. I did have an ID. I just didn't have it with me. So I said to him, and you got to see this card. Where did that card go? Do I have it in my pocket? Oh yeah, here we go. So I said to him, I said, you just did a really good job. And he just kind of looked at me. I said, can I have your card, please? Well, sure. So he gets his card out, and I see him flip it over and write something on the back of it. His name is Corporal Brian Phillips. And I'm looking at the back of this card. I can't read this, right? Can you see that? I mean, that's some super sloppy handwriting, right? I said, what did you write on the back of this card? I said, I can't read this. He said, well, some people have a certain purpose for requesting our cards. So when you do, I write on the back of it. I said, I can't read this. And he says, I wrote, given per request for one, it says for first amend. Given per request for first amend. I said, what is this? And he said, well, you're a First Amendment auditor. I said, no, I'm not. I said, and I never told you I was. Why did you assume I was? Because of that guy over there that's been asking me all these questions. And he points to Denver Metro Audits. I said, what do I have to do with that guy? I said, I came over here by myself. They're watching. No, but at any rate, and this was a District 6 corporal. I don't know. Maybe he's just as violent as the rest of them. I don't know. But that was bad. That was bad down there. Real bad. And this guy never got out of his car. He was sitting in his car the whole time. They're just stationed all over down there in Lodo, in lower downtown. And then we all decided to leave. We were done for the night. And so we were leaving, but we weren't quite done for the night. Yeah. Shit went south real quick. All because of this idiot cop who never identified himself. His sergeant never gave me his information. I am going to file a very serious complaint on that, but that's all I can do. I mean, she'll get those charges dropped, but that cop just came out of nowhere and did that to her for no reason. None whatsoever. None. For a homeless person. It wasn't like they were trying to deal with a bar or any unruly drunkard people. There was no crowd. There was nobody around. Their lives weren't at risk. I suppose they could have started open firing at any second. Yeah, that wouldn't have totally shocked me. But this was all because of a homeless woman laying in the lobby, in the foyer of a closed bank that has access because there's an ATM in there. Unreal. Unreal. So that's that. It's 3:45 in the morning, and I'm already awake for the next day. So I guess I'll just stay up and start over. Some of you are just getting up. But yeah. So at any rate, you guys, thanks for being in here. I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking with us. And Woody, yeah, I'll do a short on that. I'll try. I need to get on those shorts. Yeah, it's crazy out here. It's just nuts. So, thank you, Shauna. Good to see you. All right, you guys. Thanks, Clinton, for being in here. Irish Rover, thank you. Love the fur, right? Love it. So, head up. Onward. It'll be all right. We'll get through it. I'm very sorry, Liz. Mwah.